Yo, what's up guys? Welcome back to Films Channel today on F125. So, doing some open lobbies in the background, just for fun. And then also you can see there's no audio, as you can see. Normally there's no sound in the background. There's no game audio for this one because I had some sound issues when I was recording this at the time. Yeah, so the footage is still good though, so at least I got footage, so it's not the end of the world, so... Yeah, so after all that, let's get into Silverstone, the first race of the day. Starting from the back, and let's see what we can do through the field and see how many places I can gain in, well, at the end of the race and all that. So yeah, not a bad start, but apart from that guy who's ghosted, and then not sure he's got a legal overtake, but he might. So down towards Brooklands and infield, just staying on the inside, because it's not because it's the shortest route, but also it's kind of the safe way. I managed to get in a few places through turn 8 down towards Cops Corner. Just trying to be careful through here. That guy got into a tangle there with the Haas driver right in front of me, so just trying to stay behind him. And then messed up that corner there, and then I made it a little bit wide because of the dirty air and all that. Because dirty air in this game is just, yeah, it's best to stay far back as possible, and or even a half a second maybe. That would have been, I'd say, the best way to do it. And this guy decided overtakes me at Stone Corner, so I managed to do a switchback, and it was really good. So I got P10 at the moment. Time I got to the last corner, so I gained about 10 places on the first lap, so not too bad, so I'll take it. So yeah, on to lap 2 now. Through turn 1, definitely, first 2 corners, definitely flat out on this game. Come on to turn 3, got DRS this lap. This guy decided to go to the inside move, so I had to go a little bit wide. So using little baby DRS with DRS just to try get past him. Luckily, with the DRS does help a little bit. Managed to get the inside at Brooklands. A very nice overtake. So yeah, very nicely. So now I just need to catch up to, well, the next train in front of me. So using a little bit of battery just to get the good exit and try and get this power down and all that. Through Cops Corner very nicely through there. I could have used a little bit of DRS through here just to get into the DRS right here. But I decided not to because I decided to save a little bit. And through here, apart from going a little bit wide there, but it's okay. No, I'm surprised I haven't got a warning for that, but sometimes there's warnings, sometimes no warnings. Anything, I don't know. Anything could happen, really. So yeah, so just through Stone Corner. Managed to keep in the white lines this time. I managed to get closer to this battle for P6 on the road, I think. Where am I? P9. So yeah, P9 at the moment, so after 2 laps. So yeah, so I'm doing my personal best, but I'm not the fastest person on track at the moment. So the leaders are at turn 4 already, so I'm kind of not far off from the leaders, but since I'm trying to be careful a little bit, it's making it sometimes a little bit difficult. I just managed to get on the 9s there at turn 4, so just trying to be careful. Managed to get DOS from this train right in front of me, so not using all the battery. Just trying to take my time through here, through Linfield, just to get a good exit. And then using all the VOS to get the exit right. Yeah, so not too bad. So I decided to turn off it earlier so I can get the turning right through Cots Corner, right here. So yeah, so I managed to get through here without no dirty air, so it's best to stay 5 tenths behind and then it should be fine from there. It's best to stay as like 4 or 5 tenths with no dirty air, because I think that's how it works on this game. If you're 4 or 5 tenths behind the person, or ahead, or another person ahead or person behind you, I say it's better be 4 or 5 tenths behind. So at least you don't get dirty air and you get the turn in normally and all that. At the really fast right left-handers and all that. Like the Cops Corner I just went past. So yeah, so I managed to get overtook another 2 people down towards the hanger straight, and the other one was who made a mistake somewhere halfway around the lap. So got into P7 nicely. So yeah, so this is kind of a battle for P5 right now. So just trying to be careful. But I'm trying to go to the inside at turn 4. Kind of not work. So I had to back out and use a little bit of ERS just to get into his toe. He's using all the battery. I decided to use DRS, save ERS a little bit. Decided to get past this guy, but a little bit of tap there. But luckily I didn't get into a spin, so I had to save it a little bit. So I decided to get a good exit at turn 7, using a little bit of ERS, turn it off straight away because I'm a bit too close. So a little bit too close. So I say, yeah, a 10th right here is not great, because I was in this dirty air, so that got me a little bit wider than I usually for the last 2-3 laps. So just, yeah, as best as I say, more than 3 attempts the better. So if you want to try get the turn in nicely. So yeah, so now I've got DOS on this guy. Managed to get past this guy because he made a mistake at Max and Beckett's. Managed to get past him at Stone Corner very nicely into P6. So leaders are on to the final lap now. I'm only about a few corners away. So I just need to get into his DRS, the guy ahead of me. Using a little bit of battery just to stay in his DRS. Luckily, 5 attempts is enough, so could be worse than that. So yeah, so I'm only not saving a little bit, but I've already I've got more than 50% of the battery, so I'm kind of okay with the ERS thing. Just managing it a little bit. Got DOS, so it's not to use it that much. So I decided to get into none at Brooklands, just to save it a little bit, as much as I can, through here. And then put it on medium through Linfield, just to get the good exit. And with ERS, not using it that much because I don't want to get too close to him, but I'm just making sure I'm just gaining him slightly. And then through Cops Corner, not too bad, so no dirty air this time than it was a lap ago. So through Mackers and Beckett, it's just trying to avoid track limits as possible because I want to get a penalty. And luckily I didn't, so I managed to get a good exit here, using all the battery with DRS, using the toe as well, so I can get more speed down the straight. Just using more battery, getting closer, but not enough to overtake him. So I do a switchback, but that didn't work. He was going defensive, and I decided to go to the outside, and it turns to the inside at the next corner, and that is P5 on the road. So I managed to get him at the last corner, just before 5 laps. So yeah, so not a bad first race. So from P20 to P5, so it's not too bad. Just trying to be careful a little bit, but luckily P5 is not too bad where I started. So yeah, not too bad at all. So I was only a few attempts off from the fastest lap, so my pace was up there. It's just trying to be careful through the field a little bit and all that. So let's move on to Japan now. Starting in 13th this time, so then I was in last place. So I mean, I'll take it. So yeah, race 2 at Izuka circuit in Japan. Just getting an okay start, trying to be careful through the first 2 corners. It's always chaos this bit here. So luckily, managed to avoid all that, and not too bad at all. And that is very nicely through there. So yeah, through the S's now, just being careful a little bit. This guy got into a tangle. This guy went wide. Managed to use a little bit of ERS to get past him very nicely. And that is just P8. Time I got to this first 2 right-handers. There you go. There you go. Into P8. Not too bad at all. And then come towards this hairpin now. So I go, and I got tapped from behind. Not sure why. Kind of a weird one. Bit strange. I mean, I was trying to do I was trying to get a good exit, but then the 2 guys behind me, somehow, I don't know. Not sure why, but it's what it is. And then these 2 got tangled, and then this Ferrari was in the middle of the road, and he almost pushed me in the grass at one point. Not sure why. Well, I could have gone to the right, and then wouldn't make any difference, really. But, yeah, so not sure why, but, yeah. So coming towards this chicane right now, this guy, well, just pushed him wide. I managed to get a, well, I managed to avoid it. So the first lap was kind of average. So not too bad, but I got hit and got brocked or something like that. So it's what it is for now. On the first lap. Yeah, so I mean, could have been a little bit higher, but if it wasn't for that hit, but it's what it is. This guy went a bit wide, so in the Alpine, so through the first sector, so I managed to gain a place there. Through here nicely, not too bad. So through the first sector, just trying to keep my EOS maintainly to save enough EOS as much as I can. And then this guy made a mistake, so it puts me into P7. And then comes towards the hairpin now, just hoping I don't get hit again. Lucky I didn't this time. Got an okay exit, using null baby EOS, but not too much because I need to save a null bit. And also I don't want to get dirty air. I'm not sure they're using lower downforce than I am, because I am using a bit of downforce. Just trying to get the... just get more downforce. Managed to get a good exit though from... Well, this guy kind of pushed me off the road. Well, I'm using all the battery, but he's using EOS, so I was a little bit annoyed because he could have just... Well, luckily I got past him eventually and managed to stay ahead before the chicane. Then I'm using nil bait EOS on the exit. Managed to get DOS, didn't get DOS from the guy ahead. I mean, is a bit annoying. But I managed to get the fast up of the race on that too. So just saving him. Now I managed to go up to this guy. So I'll just save him my EOS a little bit through the first two corners. And if you come towards the center S's now, through the first sector of this lovely first sector, I'm saving EOS a little bit through there, and then putting on medium on this exit, this corner here. So I managed to save a little bit there, so it was worth it. And then using the little medium just to stay in this, not stay in the DRS, but also stay in this 1 second and all that. But luckily it's fine. Then I saved the EOS through this hairpin, and then put on medium on the exit, and then using a tiny bit of EOS there just to stay behind him. But luckily, I think he's doing the same thing what I'm doing. So just taking his time. I managed to get an okay exit at the spoon curve. Just staying behind, not using EOS, but I need to just trying to stay closer to him. Everything's fine. And then through the R130R, very nicely, but into none through here, down towards this chicane. And then put it back on medium on the exit. And then getting DOS. And I might save it a little bit. I did save it a little bit down this straight on that 4. Put it into none, just saving it a little bit. Just to, so I can get more EOS later on. And that's very nicely. And then I put it back on medium. I put it on none again through the first sector. So, because I thought it's best to save it anyway. It was definitely the right decision though. And then put it back on medium through this bit. Not too bad at all. Now I've got more EOS, so at least I can tack him now. I've got a guy behind me who's very quick, so he's already got a penalty anyway, so I'm not worried about him. So long as he stays like this, I'll be okay with it. And then he decided to go down the inside of the hairpin, so luckily I gave him a little bit of space, so at least there's no issues there. And then now I'm going to try, now I'm just staying behind him as much as I can. And then through the spoon curve again, try and get a good exit. Not a bad exit, so I had a really good exit, but he was using all the battery, but I'm using a bit, and I managed to get alongside him before the R130R, so I managed to get past him, using a little bit of battery, and then I had to put in none at the chicane, just to save a little bit, and then through the last chicane, using all the battery on the exit. I haven't got DRS though, so I could have waited for the DRS, but going defensive, and this guy's got DRS, decided to go past me, and he's managed to get back at me. So yeah, so he got past me there. So now I'm putting in none again just to save a little bit through the first sector. So, like I did for, I think it's for 3 laps in a row now. So, just saving a little bit through here. I made a tiny mistake on that curb, but luckily I didn't lose any time. So, yeah, not too bad. So, now I'm just staying behind him. And then this guy decided to go for the move at this corner. So, I wasn't expecting that. And then this guy right in front of me just made a mistake on the exit of the curb. So, he was skating through there. So I was quite surprised he made a mistake there, and I didn't expect the guy behind me was going to overtake me on that corner. So I'm kind of back where I was, really. So it was kind of average there. Lost a place and I gained a place. So yeah, so not too bad. But he's already got a 2-second penalty anyway, so as long as I stay under 2 seconds, I should be P3 in this one. So yeah, that race was, I'd say it was really good. I enjoyed it. So it was a good battle for third. So, I mean, I managed to get the move, but he managed to get me back, so that's fair enough. But he made a mistake in the middle sector. So yeah, coming towards the end now. P3 for this one. So gained about 10 places, so not too bad. So I'll take it though for this one. So not too bad at all. Not really good race for that one. So yeah, so that's for me today. So make sure you like the vid, subscribe channel if you're new to the channel. Do appreciate it a lot as well. That'll give me support all that. And I'll see you guys next vid. See you guys next time on F125. Have a nice day. Enjoy your weekend. Have a nice week where you are around the world. Have a nice day. And see you there.